Hello everyone, welcome back once again to my channel. And in this video onwards, we'll be focusing a journey with SAP Integration Suite. SAP Integration Suite and SAP Extension Suite, these are the primary two backbones of BTP. So our focus will be, of course, in this journey with SAP Integration Suite, as you can see. We'll be creating a lot of integration flows, and SAP calls it as an integration platform as a service, which offers the development as well as the runtime experience, right? We'll be creating a lot of integration flows to connect different systems, and of course we have to deploy them to test it, and we'll be using different tool for that. Let's say SOPY or Postman, for example. All right, different capabilities that have been packed with under this umbrella, as you can see very well, like open connectors for connecting different third-party systems, then API management to manage all your APIs that will be building up. Event mesh, nice capabilities. We have a trading partner integrations. We'll be having integration advisors, kind of a machine learning capabilities that you can find in this particular offerings. Cloud integrations is, of course, with a different system, such as SuccessFactors, Fieldglass, Ariba. Those all kind of a different export systems that you can think through. That will be all integrated with this CPI as a concept. So that's overall the journey. And as explorations, I'll be using the SAP trial account. Just one thing to call out here: I found many bugs, and it may looks a bit frustrating at times. So don't get panic. Have patience, and if your concepts are clear, it will work. Maybe it's not the first time, but in the second time. So yeah, that's kind of an experience I have with the trial account. That's okay. I think that should not be a bottleneck for our explorations or journey. So stay tuned till the end, and for each video, I hope you will be enjoying the stories. And I'm planning to cover certain question answers sessions, maybe in each episode or maybe a dedicated episode. All intention is whoever is planning go for certifications, if they are getting little benefited out of the topic, that will be nice. So that's overall as a community contribution. Okay, so hopefully that sounds good to you, I believe. Without further delay, let's begin our journey. So here you go in the trial account. I believe you already have the account created. If not, there are plenty of blog posts that you can follow along, or videos even, to check out how to create the trial account. So I'm not spending time over there. Now the sub account setup, as you can see, I have selected AWS for my cloud provider, and the region I've selected as UPass East. That will be the recommended way to go with this journey. All right, so now if you go over the global account section, you find something called boosters over here. If you click on that, there are plenty of different services or extensions, actually capabilities that have been available, which can be activated or enabled from this booster process. And our interest is all over the integration suite to enable here. Now there are certain challenges that I found while doing or following this process, though I'm showing it out that there is no way you can do this. Probably it's the recommended way, but still I'll be following a simple brute force approach where I'll be doing everything step by step instead of an automated way. As I found certain bugs that didn't work for me. So you may check it out also if you want, but let's go the other route to see how it can be enabled. So from this global account, click on this trial. So in this trial account, my Cloud Foundry is already enabled, but Kima is not yet. That's fine. In the tape space, no applications, but certain service instances that are consumed in my current account. Let's go to the left side pane called instance and subscriptions. Or I would say rather, currently go to Service Marketplace, because from there I need to instantiate, or maybe I have to subscribe certain services. So here you can write called integration suite. So from here you can go for create. I think some other service I selected, it will be integration suite. From here, yeah, integration suite. And the plan is trial. Yes, correct, because that is the only plan I can go for. So click on create, view subscription. Let's see, because it may take certain time to activate or have the subscription completed. A little patience, and you'll see it is already in subscribe state. So let's go to click on this kind of arrow sign and click on the go to application. So now the moment it opens with certain announcement, I can close it. But it says like we are unable to display some features right now. Please try again later. So this is some problem. It's all about certain capabilities that we need to add it up. But that is saying like capability styles could not be displayed. Please refresh the application. Something it's saying, but actually not the problem. So the problem is somewhere else. So the thing is, there are certain roles that need to be added to my user setup. So that let's go into that section now. Let's go to user setup once again. And certain things been changed. So click on over here, maximize it, the assign role collection, and you will see something called integration provisioner. So that is missing. So we have to select it and assign role collection. So it will be auto saved. All right. So let's, I don't know, maybe you can copy and later we can go for uh, some private window, because sometimes the cache stores something and it doesn't work that way. So it will again ask for the password. So I'm not, recording those things unnecessarily. So now you see that no more this error is coming, and we can see certain add capabilities option once you give all the credentials. So the first thing is, after subscribing the particular service, make sure you do the role assignment as I just shared, and assign it to the user. Uh, I mean your user ID. All right. So now we have to go for add capabilities. Click on this button, and all right. So it is saying something of build integration scenario, because this is what we are going to do. Okay. Second thing is, of course, manage APIs, because we have to discover the API which we need to use it, and then we have to copy them, and those kind of things we have to do. So go for the manage APIs. I'll explain later in detail. Yeah, just this two checkbox should be enough for us to start with. Click on next. Yes, manage message queues will be using later. So let's select this one, message queues. Yeah, enable API Business Hub Enterprise. Yes, we need that. So this will just give you what we have selected as a summary, and then click on activate. All right, so I have clicked on the activate button. Depending on your network speeds and everything, it will take certain time. So have patience. I'm pausing the video. Yeah, it's all completed. It took around 4 or 5 minutes in my case to have this all capabilities add-on completed, and you can see AP portal, business hub, it's all active now. All right, so if you have missed something, you want to add a few more capabilities, you can add capabilities from here. All right, click on OK, and it's all good. All right, so now after clicking on OK, you can see this kind of a different tiles added, like build integration scenarios, manage APIs, and manage capabilities. From here again, the missing capabilities you can have a provision to include. Now let's click on this, but it will not click. It is not clickable. Why? The reason is, after having this all capabilities added, a few more roles has to be added to my user profile. So that is missing. Let's complete this first. So now if you come to the role collection, you'll see a different API management, self-service, and been all added as a role collection, but it is a lot many been added actually. Provisioner, PI administrators, right? So all those things are all added. I mean, no role collections are added, but those things is not yet linked to my user setting, I guess. So let's go back to the users once again, and I'll be clicking on, just click on this again, maximize it, and go for assign role collection. Yeah, a lot of roles to be added, right? So let's select all. I would like to add all, not to miss anything. Of course, in the real enterprise account, you have to, the security people will provide a limited authorization, not everything, as we're doing over here. But it's a trial account. It's okay to have everything so that we can comfortably work. All right, so once we have done that, the job is to click on the assign role collection. All right, so now it's all added to my user profile. Cool. What next? Next is I can go to instance and subscriptions. Click on here, and from integration suite, you can go to application. It may happen again that you are not able to click those tiles, and that because the cache issue. So you may need to copy it and open it in a private window. Well, let's see how it works in my case. All right, so now I can see things are a little bit different. We have a new tiles added after adding all those roles and things, right? Kind of a monitoring kind of things, status, when it started, starting, stopping, etc. Different integrations that showing. All right, so our job is from here, build integration scenarios. So two options, discover integrations and create integrations. So let's click on the discover integration. Let's see if it works now. Voila, it's not working. So how things work, let's quickly walk through this kind of a setup first. So you can see this is the home button. So where we actually started, welcome section. From here you have seen this build integration scenarios and manage API option, right? So this is the first thing. Second one is the discovery. So from here you can go to integrations and it will take you to this discover section, and you can see plenty of around 533 as per in the trial system. You can see that this many of integration option SAP already created. So it may happen that certain scenarios which is already existing, SAP already provided that thing, that integration flows we may refer, we may copy it, right? And we can make our own adjustment to tailor that integration flow as per our need. So the journey to start it, first we have to go for the discovery section to find out the kind of a flow, integration flow that suits our demand or the business need. So this is the section. You can see different artifacts, certain description. Reading out the description, you understand like what kind of flow is supposed to support. All right. So now if you go to the artifact section, you will find different flows. This is a value mapping, and this is the integration flow. If you click on that, you will find the integration flow. Obviously, it will be a little complex to understand, but just to walk you through like how it looks apparently, if you just click on that, how the integration flow looks. Yeah, this is the integration flow. You can see I basically zoom out to show the entire thing. If we just maximize, you can probably see the different components, and you can just check this kind of arrow function to navigate to the different flow. It's really complicated. We'll slowly understand like how each piece works, right? And we can copy this integration flow, and we can make the adjustment or tailoring that satisfied the business requirement. So that's the journey for starting with the discovery. That's I wanted to mean. Now let's say if you want to create something as a fresh, so you can go to the pencil icon. From there, go to integrations. So currently it should show empty because we haven't done anything as of now. We just built the setup. So the starting is to create certain package, which will hold my all integration artifacts, design time artifacts, right? So we'll build those kind of things in the next episode onwards. So this is just to doing the setup, the integration service. The third option is, rather the fourth option is called the monitor section. And if we go to the integrations, it will show different kind of a tiles, which will just go certain statistics in our kind of a figures, how many went into success, how many completed, how many error, etc. As you can see, all integration flows, everything 0, and certain key store showing 7, list all zeros, right? So just a beginning, kind of a scratch, nothing is created, so everything looks 0. And the next one is certain settings. So depending on what kind of settings you want to do, that we can just go with. Let's check quickly. All right, so here from you can see like which kind of version you are going to start it. So we are basically doing SAP cloud integration. That's by default is actually enabled, and it's the default setup, right? So that's how it is. The transport mechanism, it's all over here, right? So it's not yet set up over at the ESR files that you can see from this tab. Certain tags that you want to add, custom text organized integration packages based on your business need. So kind of a tagging you want to add, and of course certain malware scan. You can check it in the malware paras, right? So this kind of setup you can do from here. So that's the purpose of this video. I hope it is helpful to you to set up your things, and stay tuned and subscribe my channel to just see the next episode, because the moment I upload the next episode, it will intimate you provided you click the bell icon, right? So that's you already know. It's just wanted to ensure that all things are groundwork is done in this episode, and on the next episode onwards we'll start our journey more of creating the integration flows or maybe discover sections onwards. Thanks for watching. Shortly connecting.